Hello everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Wednesday, September 8th. Currently it's 69 degrees. High today's 83. Chance of rain 100%. Humidity's 90% right now, and winds are at 0. Air quality is 67. That's moderate. And I'm not in a hurry, but I need to get things going this morning because I got a doctor's appointment at 11. It's just a regular appointment. They have me go every so often. I've had so many surgeries and stuff, you know, I guess they think they need to check on me. But also I have a million different prescriptions. Not a million, but it seems like it. And they refill them and stuff. But let's go out here and see what's going on. I hadn't been out. Now, I did go over here right beside the car on the other side of it here. And something, I don't know if it was, it looks like it had to have been maybe the groundhog. Something got over here and knocked over all kinds of stuff. Like it just was rummaging through my garden stuff over here. And I've straightened it back up some, but I don't know why it would do that unless it was looking for something to eat. Because when I came out here, I noticed there was some plastic laying out here. And I thought, why is that plastic? It wasn't that windy or anything to blow it around, you know, because I had the plastic put up back in there. But it had knocked over. It knocked over that bag of charcoal. It knocked over this pot here. It's still about ready to fall over. Knocked over that pot, and all the stuff in it was, you know, out. Knocked over that blue one, and that netting was out of it. It's knocked over some stuff back in here. I don't know why it would rummage through all that, but it obviously did. Obviously did. Hey, I need to get this okra soon. It's growing. Hopefully we'll have enough to make some fried okra. You can tell where I watered some last night. And if you haven't seen my little video, there's my turnips coming up. All in a little row. Yep, they're coming up. There's 1, 2, 3 rows. Must be 4 rows, maybe, I don't know. I don't see any of these coming up over here yet. Of course, I just did these. I don't expect them to come up like as fast as those turnips did. I couldn't believe it took just 2 days for them to come up. We mowed yesterday, you can see. Well, my brother-in-law mowed that bank. He's doing it more often because of my brother's hurt. Can't wait to see what this kohlrabi. No, it's not kohlrabi. I don't know why I was thinking that. The Komatsuna. That one's got a place on it. I need to get some today again. They're getting pretty big. See any carrots coming up yet. They take a while, and they'll look like grass when they come up. Oh, look at this pretty okra flower. there's a lot more of these Neapolitans coming up. I mean, growing. That one's tall. That one's about ready to get. And there's another one right here. I'm trying to see how red it is. It's got some green on it still. That one's getting a lot on it. Yep. That one is too. See, these are, a few of them are blooming again. I thought these were dead. That's good. It's just a little bee. Yeah. We mowed the best we could down there where that tree's falling. You think when people would, when they see me out there, they might say something, or, you know, I don't know. It's warmer this morning than it has been. I'm glad we got this done. It's supposed to rain today, so. Yeah, these are looking good. Those are pretty right there. There you go. That one fell over, and I think Joy hit it a little bit with the mower, so I just pushed it back up in here through this little trellis I made. Look at the birds up there waiting. Sorry, there's no food out. I gotta ration that stuff. Can't afford it. Oh, our bee's back. You asleep? Shay, you asleep? I love taking pictures of the bees. I guess it took off. It's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just woke up. This little plant's trying to grow in here. It's cute. I like that. I hope it grows. It's bigger. Well, I don't have time to do much of this right now. Yeah, the yard's all done. Bushes are looking good. There's something blooming in that one. Some type of flower. Almost looks like a morning glory or something. Let's see what they look like. Oh, they're kind of pretty. See that? Got pretty flowers on them. Interesting. It's a vine-like, so it's kind of looks like a morning glory in a way. They're just right over here in this area. This is the groundhog's, one of the groundhog's homes here inside there. My riding mower, when we went to yesterday morning, when we went to start it, the battery was dead. And we've accidentally turned the lights on it before, didn't realize it, and it's run it down, but I don't know if that's what happened, but it was dead. And I've got one of those trickle chargers. I hooked it up. It took about 4 hours and it charged it. I thought it'd take longer than that, but it must have been not all the way dead. Anyway, it started after that, so I'm just going to keep that on it in between mowing, because we want it to at least last through this year. And then maybe the winter will probably have bad effect on it unless I bring it inside. I hate to take it out of the rider and bring it inside a battery, but that's one way to keep them from having problems over the winter from the cold weather. But I also can use that trickle charger, and you can leave it on, and it'll keep it charged up. Okay. Oh, y'all, we had those pork burnt ends from Aldi last night, and I fixed some slaw, and we put some garden onions in it from the garden out here in the slaw, and we had some potato salad from Aldi. Oh, let me tell you, those burnt ends are great. The only thing I wish is there was more in the package. There wasn't all that much, but it was enough. I mean, we had a smaller portion of the meat than we usually do, but that's fine. Eat more potato salad and slaw, because I'm not buying 2 of them. They're $5.99. I don't want to buy 2 of them for a meal. That'd be $12 almost. So we just make do with it. But they're really good. I had intended to make sandwiches with it, but we just ate it like it was, and I liked it that way. It saved us the carbs from a bun. So it was really, really good. I recommend it for anybody that has an Aldi. If you like barbecue, they aren't hard either. At first I thought, burnt ends, aren't they usually kind of hard? That they were soft, but you could tell they really smoked well, and just, it was delicious. Tonight, I believe I'm going to be fixing homemade pizza, and Joy will fix a salad. We got those pita bread. I saw them again at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Dollar Tree. There's 4 in a pack, but then we got some at Aldi. There's 5 in that pack, but they were $1.79. So I definitely recommend the ones from Dollar Tree. I guess they're with the bread in your Dollar Tree, and you can make little pizzas. They're fantastic. They're perfect for one person. I hadn't wrote down much because I've been kind of in a hurry. Usually I get up and I check everything. I check my analytics on, YouTube studio. I check my comments to make sure, also make sure there's, you know, if there's a prayer request I need to write down. And, you know, I check my emails. I check everything, my messenger, you know, do all that. I didn't really, I had to kind of quickly go through everything this morning. So I don't have a whole lot wrote down here on my little notepad. So let's go ahead and get to today's tidbits. Yeah, I wanted to get this in early because it probably, now this may be coming out late, which you won't know until you see it, but because it takes forever, and you know, I'll be in the doctor's, so I'll take my phone. Maybe I can still get it going. Turn the wrong way. Oh, let me find the end of it here. Okay. Oh yeah, there was something else on here. No, it wasn't that. I know I sent something to look at. Oh, here's a little tidbit. Joe and I were talking back and forth about, you know, hurricanes and stuff, and he sent me this showing how many damaged utility poles. You know, you don't think about something like that, but how many damaged utility poles there would be. I mean, from a different one. Ida has the most. There was 30,000 plus poles damaged. And you can see one pole equals 1,000 poles on here. See that? There's Ida on the left. There's Katrina beside it, not near as many from Katrina. So we thought that, you know, that I thought that was interesting, and he said, well, maybe you might want to use it on today's tidbits. That is, I never thought about how many poles would be, you know, damaged. Okay. A digital twin of Earth to enhance weather forecasts. The European Union's climate scientists have launched the Destination Earth initiative. This is to develop a highly accurate digital twin of our planet to mimic its system. This simulation is to map climate development and extreme events as accurately as possible in space and time. It will be helpful for more precise weather forecasts. Hurricane Ida damage to affect Iowa soybean industry. About 60% of Iowa's soybeans are shipped to the Gulf of Mexico through the Mississippi River, but Hurricane Ida caused damage to loading terminals on its path. The power is out in the section where they load ships and send them off. The Iowa Soybean Association is hoping for rapid restoration of power and damage to avoid financial impact. Boy, I tell you, that would. The rare rotating ice circles that appear in rivers. Ice circles are a rare natural phenomenon that occurs mainly on the outer bends of the slow-moving rivers during winter. These giant ice disks form when a large piece of ice breaks off, and the accelerating water causes it to rotate. This chunk of ice grinds away as it spins and gets smoothed into a perfect thin circle. Nature's Sistine Chapel of Crystals. Cave of Crystals, or the Sistine Chapel of Crystals, is buried 300 meters below the Nyaca Mountain in Mexico's Chihuahuan Desert. The cave contains translucent and huge gypsum beams measuring up to 36 feet long and weighing up to 55 tons. These crystals are thriving because they are submerged in mineral-rich water at 136 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, it's kind of warm. The world's longest lasting Atlantic tropical storm. Hurricane Ginger was the world's longest lasting Atlantic tropical storm and the second longest lasting Atlantic hurricane. It lasted for 28 days from September 6 to October 3, 1971. For 20 days, it was classified as a hurricane. Ginger formed in the northeast of the Bahamas and had peak winds of 110 miles per hour. World's tallest slime volcano explodes in California. Former NASA engineer Mark Rober spent a year building the world's tallest slime volcano that sent a tower of green goo exploding 250 feet into the sky in California. A video showed the record-breaking stunt where a bright green plume of elephant toothpaste shoots in the air during a surprise for a young blood cancer sufferer, Brody. Next solar storm could cause an internet apocalypse. Researchers at the University of California have warned that the next solar storm to strike Earth could cause an internet apocalypse that would keep people offline for months. Oh my goodness. The study predicted that the underwater cables that connect nations could also go offline. A similar kind of solar storm hit the Earth in 1859 and 1921. I don't think they had to worry about the internet back then. In 1888, deadly freeze hits northern Atlantic coast. The middle and northern Atlantic coast region endured freezing temperatures on this day in 1888. The killer frost resulted in damage worth millions of dollars to crops in Maine. In 1987, showers and thunderstorms produced 4.8 inches of rain on this day in Virginia, which resulted in severe flooding. The flooding cost $7 million in damage. NASA Mars rover collects its first rock sample. NASA has confirmed that its Perseverance rover has successfully collected its first rock sample on Mars. The target was a briefcase-sized rock, rochette, from a ridgeline half a mile long. Perseverance used a drill with a robotic arm to extract samples. Its first attempt in August was a failure as the rock crumbled while drilling. Let's see. And lastly, Hurricane Larry nears East Coast with 125 mile per hour winds. Hurricane Larry, a Category 3 storm with 125 mile per hour winds, is barreling toward the East Coast. On Monday, it was roughly 715 miles off the coast of the northern Leeward Islands. Forecasters believe it will become stronger Wednesday night, posing a danger to life. Heavy swells are forecast along the East Coast from midweek to the weekend. Let's hope that doesn't get bad. And that's it for today's Tidbits, everybody, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I got to get ready to go here in a little bit. So everybody, hope you have a great day. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on. I don't know what I'll be doing. Bye, everyone. God bless.